you're caught in a world you don't belong to, praying that you'll make it home. I know you're scared that the place you love is gone. Don't fear what you do not know.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to URL Ultimate Rocket League. Guys, we are into the second round now. We got some hype matchups coming at you tonight, today, and all of it going to be casted here by me, Nolan, and Mr. Hash in the booth with us. Sir, how we doing?
Doing well. How about you, Nolan?
Oh, dude, I'm hyped to have you here. I'm doing so well, but I'm better.
I know I'm excited. This second round Sunday, baby.
Dude, second round Sunday. How awesome is that? That we're already in the second round.
Yeah, it's crazy. We've got playoffs moving along pretty quickly this season, and teams are getting it done. Some have fallen off, some have stayed unstrong, but hoping to keep it going forward.
Absolutely. Now, a couple of these teams are looking to make big strides today. They're looking to punch themselves into that next round, into the semifinals. Now, again, semifinals is huge because it means you've pretty much won, as much as you can without, literally losing to the other team that is going to, beat you to the finals. You know what I mean? So you're second place already in your division, against guys you've played multiple times. But again, let's get into the game of the day, of course. What do we got up first? Do we know?
I think up first we got Blizzards versus the Angels.
Yes, sir. I believe that is, that's what I got up here too. Blizzard, Angels, and it's an ultimate matchup. Let's jump into the stats. Again, you guys have watched us incorporate new aspects since we moving up in the playoff rounds. Since we are in the second round, now you get stats, sheets. Let's take a peek at the Blizzard stats. Hash, what do you got for us there?
So right now we've got 2.9 goals averaging a game, which is pretty solid against the teams that they've been coming up against this season. Surprised they've been able to get that many through. But a downturn to that is that they're putting up 8.2 shots. So they're averaging right around maybe, I would say maybe like 1 in 3. 1 in 3 shots are going in. If they can get that stat up, I'm definitely seeing them going all the way. Saves, we got 4.7 saves a game, which is incredible. It sucks that they're letting off that many shots, but at least they're coming up and getting the saves. Assists, seeing 2.2, which is a very good stat when you compare it to how many goals they're getting on average. They're almost assisting every single goal. And the win percentage that they have this season is absolutely incredible, coming home with 61.5% of all of their matches won.
Yeah, that's not so bad. Absolutely. What else we got on this board? I'm looking at Kulo, Char, and Butcher. Now, those are the three guys that we've got on here, but there was something that, we knew about this Blizzard team going into things. And it's that we're not going to see Kulo, Char, and just Butcher play this game. I believe we're going to see more than these guys. We're going to see their teams as well play with them. So, we might see more than just that. Let's take a peek at this other team we get to see this afternoon. We're going to take a peek at the Angels, formerly the Washington Angels, still owned by that middleman there, Mr. Toon. For the goals on their team, they've got 3.2. They have 9.3 shots. Again, looking at making, maybe a third of their shots based off of that. They've got 5.4 saves, right around average. Assists, 2.3. And they're winning just over half of their games. They're usually going to fall right around into that third seed, just like the Angels did. And again, they are the third seed coming out of the East with Sub-Zero, Toon, and Slow leading the charge. So again, the Angels going to be feeling all right there. Overall, we are multiple minutes late for this, so I'm going to check in, make sure everyone is here, and then we're going to go ahead and get into things. Hash, you got a prediction by any chance? I know you don't need to know a whole lot about it, but you just got to give me some numbers.
I'm thinking that the Blizzards are going to lock down and hold off, at least for the first couple of matches. But I can definitely see the Angels coming back and making a push for the win, maybe even a reverse sweep. But it's all in the cards. We just got to see what these teams can bring out for us tonight. Hopefully it's a great show.
Absolutely. We got the okay. We have these guys ready to join up at the moment. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know that I have a great prediction right here either. But based off of what I know and what I can see here, I'm gonna go with the Blizzard. I'm guessing here, even though Toon is gonna probably start off super strong. It's not Toon who starts off strong. Sub-Zero to the corner, shot on by Toon, and it's the Angels.
It is Toon who starts off strong in the end of it, starting off this play with a crazy touch off the post. And it stays local, manages to slot it home.
Yeah, and that's where you're going to really be able to tell the big differences between All-Star and Ultimate, and it's going to be that those guys stay local. They're going to sit up in the other half of the field and wait for that shot to reflect off the backboard, and again, you know, they're just looking for that easy opportunity that no one else is focused on. I don't know who this is. YL Walls?
Slowly? It's slowly backwards.
It's slowly backwards. I would never have noticed that, by the way. I would have spent all 5 games pronouncing whatever syllables they could possibly put in that name. But we'll get the official mark afterwards. Big clear by Butcher. Blizzard looking to get this clear early.
Kuto taking control, gets demoed. And the Blizzards are managing to keep the pressure on here. I thought for sure that the Angels were going to get it cleared out. Angels picking up a demo of their own.
Touch back to the midfield. Brian gonna take another touch. The pass. Kulo gonna be there. Puts it top shelf slowly with the deflect to the midfield. Toon. No search in the turnaround. Butcher with the 50. And again, it just doesn't look like the Blizzard are like super warmed up yet, right? Like they're making the touches they need to, but the Angels, they got that initial burst of energy, and the first minute has just had their name on it.
Yeah, definitely. It's always nice when you start off with basically a kickoff goal. Get some momentum swinging towards you. The other team's already playing catch up for more than half the game. See if the Angels can keep the pressure up here. Maybe take it 2-0.
Oh, you can see Toon going for that demo, that bump there, and I think that's got to be the other big part of this game, right? Who is going to figure out that they need to utilize the demos first? Who is going to just who be that demo maniac that we are going to need to see from one of these teams? I think it's potentially going to be slowly, again, assuming that's the name, but I think it could definitely come out from the Angels, but it's also possible that we see something from the Blizzard. Shot here, going to be saved away by Slow. Butcher, another 50.
Oh, unfortunately, Butcher is unable to clean it up. And ball gets cleared out by Toon, goes off the backboard, slowly's up, slowly gets a touch. Toon unable to put it home. Sub-Zero's there.
Yeah, I mean, 2 for the Angels right off the bat, too. Now they're up to over half of a game left to play. So again, it's not like we're completely out of the clear here for the Angels. But they're certainly, you know, in a much better spot than the Blizzard are. And I think the Blizzard, they've got a lot of work to do before they can even start to look at that net. We haven't seen them line up any great shots yet. They've had a couple of awkward miss-ups from the Angels. Like, this is sat in front of the net for way too long. It needs to go in. Thank goodness it does. But the Blizzard capitalized there, and now we're in a different position.
Definitely, yep. Now you're not desperate anymore. Now it's just one more and you're literally right back in it. That was an incredible little mistouch that ended up becoming a pass. Leaving the ball right in front of the net. Butcher gets a good kickoff. Kjulo's up, unable to slot it past Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero gets to clear down the side of the field. Toon cuts. Kjulo with a nice clear. Gets a bang down the field. Gets a touch mid. Toon able to clear it out. I'm also seeing the ball get just kind of tossed away when they're on defense, and what a play right there. Toon with a nice little air dribble carry, telling me I need to shut my mouth and that they are not passing it too far up, and slowly able to get right in front of them and ding it into the back of the net.
Oh yeah, beautiful pass there too. Toon has all the time in the world, and that's where I'm gonna go with this little rant right here. It's gonna be the time. The Blizzard are notoriously comprised of twos players. These are guys that you can commonly find in other twos leagues, you know, playing in our twos leagues, but I feel like the name that I associate them with is twos players for right now. And it's not to say that they can't ball out and be, you know, great threes monsters for right now, but I'm just saying that they're going to be more comfortable in that twos mindset. And I think for the Angels, they're a little bit more comfortable in that threes mindset. So again, I don't think that it's anything that we need to, like, you know, pick apart, but I really do think that it's gonna have some influence on how these guys are playing, even what their rotations look like, the way that they're looking to pass to each other, slowly back out to the midfield. It was almost
that
a
would
good
have been
look
a crazy play.
Dude, and yeah, they're really starting to get together with it.
Butcher up, gets the touch over Toon's head. Toon manages to get the touch. Rai is there to slot it home, bringing it right back to a 1-goal difference. 2-3 with 1:23 left. 100% doable.
Oh yeah, plenty of time left on the clock, and again, just take it nice and slow there for the Blizzard. They know they need to get one in, and that's where you have to give this Blizzard team the credit that they deserve, right? They are regimented. They will take this game to overtime, you know, the final seconds of the game if they need to, because that's just how they play. It's how they know to play. It's what they do. So again, you know, I think experience is going to have a lot to kind of do in this game. You know, Toon, Sub, those guys, you know, also experienced. But the Blizzard, knowing what they like to do and how they play late in these tournaments, I think they're going to be a tough team to beat.
Yeah, they're keeping the ball a little bit closer now. Getting nice, clean touches over people's heads. Getting nice bumps there. I think they could definitely pull this one back out of the bag.
Do you think there's anything they have to do specifically in order to do it?
I would honestly say a demo
Yeah.
here or there. I think I've seen one demo this entire match. And I'm not saying dive for demos, but your first man, you finished your touches, you're going across the face of goal. Why not look for the demo?
Yep.
Nice pop right there.
Ooh. So we actually didn't see this matchup last week. We never saw slow play. We got to see Toon, we got to see Sub-Zero, and we saw Compico. But this is again a roster that hasn't even been tested, and they're playing against the top team right now. Angels, barring a crazy miracle right here, are gonna take game number 1, and they look pretty good.
Yeah, they definitely look like they're linking up with each other. The nice pass. I specifically remember that crazy pass that Toon had where he did the air dribble straight over and slowly just took it right off his hood and banged it in. That's what you look for in ultimate gameplay. You look for the patience, the team play.
I feel that. And again, you know, there's so many differences between Ultimate, All-Star, and really, again, you're going to find them in the contender to Ultimate conversation. But again, you know, these guys, oh, I don't know what's going on here. We got changes, we got a lobby reset, I don't know. But yeah, I think the Angels with their specific way of play, how Toon likes to play is going to be that leader. And I don't know if you can see that, but Toon for the Angels was usually the one to make the play, or to start it at least. And then you saw the continuation after that. You know what I mean? It was Sub-Zero following it up, or Slow would go for the pass. So again, it's a regimented routine sort of thing from them. But again, after the first game, I don't know that they'll be able to hold it up. Blizzard have got a taste of one now. Again, completely different game in game 2.
Definitely. Are we doing a server reset, or are they just?
So I don't know. They left the game and then they came back. So I'm gonna roll with it. We aren't getting crazy complaints. We'll go with that.
All right. That sounds good with me.
I like it.
All right, so we have Butcher, Leonidas, and Zesty showing up for the Blizzards this time.
See what I mean? Whole different squad. They will not use the same guys.
Keeps the other team on their toes. I guess that's a good thing. Get a nice clear down the field. Slowly gonna take possession of this corner. Flicks a little early and messes up. Zesty's applying pressure. Nice 50 in the mid, kind of leaving the net wide open. Butcher gets back for the save.
Toon gonna take over, go for the 50, and not where you want the ball to go. Back to your own end, back to the corner. Gonna be a bit of an awkward clear, and it looks like the
Nice
Blizzard
touch by Zesty.
could even take over. Listen, Zesty is another one of these players to watch out for, right? We haven't seen a whole lot of them in URL so far. I know what Zesty's capable of, and if Zesty starts to pop off, we're in for trouble. So again, another player to watch out for here.
That would have been a crazy redirect had Butcher actually gotten the touch right there. That would have been so nutty.
I'm waiting for one. These guys can do it. They can do it all, but I'm waiting for something crazy to come out from one of these teams. I don't know which one it's going to be, but it's definitely required at some point.
Definitely. And both teams are equally capable to pop off like that, so it's just who does it first. Who gets into the head of the other team after a nice little pop-off play.
Ooh. Now we're starting to see these huge 50s fly out where nobody really has that great amount of control possession that you really want. But the
Nice forward pass to Leonidas, though. Unfortunately, he gets cut off.
See the 50 on the side. Angel's gonna win this one slowly, just can't get there. Another look at the net here for 2, and it's gonna be Zesty with the save, potentially.
Zesty's locking down.
See what I mean? The defense from Zesty really kind of start up in here. Gets another one. That's what you want to see. 50 to the outside. Butcher take over here. Looks like it's going to be Zesty back again. And I don't know if you're starting to see this pattern, but it's Zesty always on defense.
Yep.
Could be trouble for the Blizzard.
Awkward touch by Slowly. Zesty gets up. Zesty's also on the offense. First one to that ball. Oh, a little fake there. Toon able to get back to it.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Zesty able to get one touch over. Back to being just a back and forth ping-ponging little game here from the gentleman. But Butcher to the corner, gonna end up back in the Angels.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, Leonidas went for the bump there. Missed the bump and bumped his own teammate.
Wow.
And his team gets scored on. Not saying it was his fault, but it just led them to being out of position. And then he gets bumped on the way back.
And it's unfortunate too, because the Blizzard makes that, huge long, drive down the field in order to score. And then, yeah, that's unfortunately what happens to him. Again, you're going to learn from that time and time again, but, you need to learn from it this game. You only have so much time to learn. Big clear here.
Exactly.
By Sub-Zero, going to take it next step by Slow to the corner. Looks like the Blizzard might even take over. Oh, I said it too soon.
What a 50 by Sub-Zero. Just right back into the Blizzard's net.
Oh, and what a 52. You can't expect that one. But I'll tell you right now, I'm certainly not going to complain about it. We might actually get to our 7:30 game on time. I thought for sure we wouldn't. We might have to take some more time, but the way that this game is going right now, and granted, there's still plenty more time.
Yeah,
we might
more
see
time.
our game.
Well, the shot by Zesty, unfortunately, just off target. Ball gets cleared down. Sub-Zero is sitting in the Blizzard's corner, and Toon slots it home.
Yeah, and it's so tough. Yeah.
It's a tough look.
Jinx. Tough.
Jinx.
Jinx tough. Oh, jeez. Yeah, and again, you look at this 0-3. It's just the Angels just have figured it out at this point. A good 50 there from Slowly. Seems like they just always have the right touches at the right time to kind of play it out.
Nice pass to mid.
Oh.
Zesty gets a slot. That was a wonderful team play.
Yeah, and just look at what the Blizzard create here. Butcher goes first. Leo with the follow. Butcher goes for the
Just
demo.
for the bump. Yeah. Nice.
Wow.
That was a good team play.
That's pretty. They need some more of those. If we can see another
Definitely,
one
yeah.
of those, they could. I mean, they're right back in this.
Yeah, one more.
That's it.
Needed just a goal down. Then you get a kickoff goal and you're tied 3-3.
Oh, that's
But
tough.
unfortunately, they are letting one sink right over the top of their heads in the net.
Yeah, I don't really know what to do about this one. And Leo, we've all been there. It's you're just sitting right under the ball. It's like, oh shoot, dude, I wish I jumped, but it's just going in.
Yeah, it's like by the time you realize it, you
right.
either jump and get postered, or you just sit there and just watch it.
Oh, and this is the hardest part, right? Because the Blizzard are supposed to be this crazy good team, and obviously, what did you say they were? They were 8-1 all season long.
Yeah.
So, wow.
And they were winning 60. I can't remember if it was 61 or 64%. I think it was 64% of all of their matches.
Over half, though.
That's a crazy stat. Yeah.
Wow.
That's a crazy stat.
Well, maybe we will see them take fire next game. Again, because this is game 5. You got 3 games to be able to prove your worth. But if not, and they can't find anything moving on here, then yeah, it will be the Angels, and it will be a well-deserved Angels win, because I feel like nothing before anything else can be said here. The Angels have just done a good job shutting this team down.
Definitely, and keeping up the offensive pressure.
Yeah.
Like, they're not winning by a goal; they're winning by multiple.
Correct.
And yep. And I was calling Angels reverse sweep.
Yeah.
Maybe we might see the Blizzards reverse sweep.
Oh, almost big for the Angels, as they literally are now going back the other way, all 3 of them. They're so comfortable. They're triple committing. They're taking looks. They're making looks. Zesty gonna top one off there. Cleared away by Slowly. Slowly gonna get another one. Look for the 50. Gonna get another touch. Leo might have the last opportunity here for the Blizzards, and I hate to say it, but this is a GG go next situation. Blizzard on match point. Actually, it's Angels on match point. Blizzard defending to stay on match point.
Yep. We're definitely going to have to see a roster change. I think the first roster has a better chance of winning, but we don't know how all the other players are going to be playing against this team. So maybe a full switch up is what they need. But
so who played last game? We had Butcher, Kulo. All right, so we haven't seen Char. Got it. So we saw Bry, we saw Kulo, we saw Zesty, we saw Butcher, we saw Leo. We haven't seen Char yet. And Char's the man. We need to see Char.
Yeah, I've been waiting to see him in here making a difference for the team. And he is in here, Waterboy Char.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully he can get it cooking for us. Get something started for his team.
And again, I really do hope so, because this was supposed to be one of the greatest matches that we were going to see this weekend. All right, we are going to take a minute. We are going to have just a second to talk about this game then. All right, so let's break it down. Blizzard on match point, about to be swept out of the second round. You're the Blizzard coach. You got to give you guys something to do right now. You got to give them something to go off of. What are you doing?
I would just say maybe maintaining a presence on the ball, because it kind of seems like they're booming the ball down the field, which is giving the Angels time to pop off like they have been doing the last couple of games. And then also when they lose the ball, they all just kind of fall off. It's like maintain the pressure.
Yeah.
That's exactly how the Angels scored their very first goal. Tune hit that touch off the post, and then it got hit back, and he was there in the mid just to clean it up because he stayed local. So I think staying on the ball, being close to the ball, offense and defense is hopefully going to change things. Maybe a bump.
Yeah.
Maybe a bump or two.
That's what I'm on. I'm on the bump demo train. I think you just got to get physical, because right now it just looks like the Angels are having too much fun. It looks like it's just too easy. Like they're not being contested. They're not being challenged when they go up in the air. They have so much extra space. I'm so ready to get physical and just have these guys get into this next game, which, by the way, they've taken upon themselves to join this next game. So we are going to go ahead and get ourselves into game number 3. Again, the Angels win here. Angels move on to the next round, and that's what they're hoping for. They'd be completely undefeated this playoffs. They will have won 3-0 last game and 3-0 this game, so not too bad.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Right with a nice 50, sends it down the field, gets some offensive pressure. K. Julo gets a carry up into the corner. Char there to get a 50. You got two Blizzards going for it, both turned back, leave the ball just wide open. That's what I was talking about when I said just have somebody on the ball. Force it. You have two teammates behind you, or that should be behind you, or should be coming that they aren't.
Yeah.
To cover. And it's like, just stay on the ball.
And again, there's not anything wrong with, staying on the ball. You just have to properly adapt to know when somebody's on the ball, right? Because if I'm going to stay on the ball and I'm going to chase around for a while, yeah, it's going to put them out of space. But I need to make sure that it also doesn't put my teammates out of space. So yeah, perfectly said. I think, again, I'm waiting for those demos. We looked at that Blizzard roster. We know what's going to keep changing. We see Char, we see Kulo, we see Bry. I think that's a pretty solid roster right there. But again, I don't know if that's what they'll keep with. And, if they win this game, maybe we'll see a different one next game. And there it is. See?
Freebie right there. Nice little play by Bry to open up some space. Gets the pass up across the backboard.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yep. Textbook.
Yeah.
That's textbook.
It doesn't get much easier than that. That's the fundamentals coming out for the Blizzard right now, which, by the way, they just might have to go back to. They might just have to go back to playing the game pretty easily and basically. Char gonna get the first touch there. A double, and I told you. When Char comes out, it's a different game, baby.
Got 2 goals back to back. This is exactly what the Blizzard are hoping for right here. Nice little pre-flip to get to that. And a triple tap, technically. Just slide it home. Nice shot by Char.
All right, Blizzard have got some change on the board. Now they've got to think defensively here. Or maybe they don't. Maybe they think, shoot, we just keep peppering them.
Yeah, for right now, because I feel like the Angels are definitely going to be on their heels right now. Because
Yeah.
you do not want to go down 3-0. That is a tough look to try to come back from. So maybe you catch them out of position. They're going to be playing back, and then maybe when they see an opening, they're going to push too far forward, like we just saw right there. And Char able to slide it home to take it 3-0.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been playing against these Blizzard guys for long enough to know that yeah, they are gonna be able to adapt. But when they figure out what your team is doing and when they come forth with a plan, it usually works for a little while. They usually come to the table with something solid. So they are going to be able to make this work for a little while. They found 3 in the first 2 minutes of this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered. It might even be 4. It's going to be a big save from Toon. But the Angels need to immediately look for something here because the Blizzard have found fire. They have something now.
Yep. At this point, you almost have to just full send because even playing defensively, you can still get scored on.
Right.
So you just want to make sure.
Oh.
And what a touch by Bry.
Hello.
Slots it home. 4-0 in the first half of the match.
Now, I don't know
Nice
that
pass.
I don't know that I would have expected that at all.
Yeah, me either. That was
Oh.
crazy car control to make sure he got his car angled back to that.
You're right, Hash.
You love that.
Flashy's giving you shit in general. He's like, you're right, Hash. 3-0, it's hard to come back from in a best of 5.
Did I say that? Hey man, it'd be like
know
that.
what you were ready for. I know what you said.
It's the hardest to come back from. It's impossible to come back from.
It really is, but hold on. Talk about a comeback at all. It's going to be Toon. He can't make it happen. Sub-Zero able to slice and dice and makes it happen.
Yeah, Tuna's working it down.
Oh, look at the control there, too. Sub just picks it up and sweeps it everywhere. Beautiful work from the Angels.
Now I do want to clarify. I remember saying going down 3-0 in the best of 5. I meant 3-0 in the game.
Yeah. I knew it.
Because it was Flashy out here. For you.
Yo, Flashy. Doesn't matter. It's Kula we should be talking about. And how about these Blizzard? I mean, how about
Turn
these
it up.
Blizzards, I guess. I don't know what the plural is. We haven't really had to talk about them like that this game. 5-1, 2 minutes left. Plenty of time still for the Angels, but a drastic change in gameplay. And I think, this is where we have our match. This is really where we should have seen game 2, right here. And it's a 50, the Sub-Zero up the field. Toon, slowly, anybody in the area? It's going to be Toon, potentially for a look?
Yeah.
No.
Nobody there to take advantage of it because that was a nice little pass down. Slowly gets a nice touch into the corner.
Oh, boy.
Kejula there. Bry double commits with Kejula. Able to get back and force the 50.
Almost a shot there. Slowly ended up being able to get a shot on net. Just not a shot in the net. Toon gets a 50 to the midfield. Slow, able to get the 50. Again, going to find its way over towards the corner. And I feel like that's really what this game has been for the last minute or so. It's been this midfield. I get the ball, you get the ball, you get the pass, I get the pass. And speaking of passes, it's going to be slowly here. 50.
Yep.
And there it is. Beautiful flick. Slowly.
Right.
But it's only 1. You know what I mean? So now you're hunting for 3. The Angels have got to do some work if you want this game.
Definitely, but that was a great look by Toon. Knows he's not going to get a great touch, sees his teammate on the right side, slots it up, and slowly just carries it home.
Good kickoff here from the Blizzard as they try to add on to their total. Big demo is going to leave wide open. Net for the Angels. Big save by Bry. But yeah, Angels, 50 seconds to work with. Anything can happen. But if you were to kind of speculate here, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking the game ends just like this, 5-2.
Yeah.
Both teams are just going to go all out here because as the Blizzards, you're up by 3, 30 seconds left. Why not go all out? The Angels, you're down by 3. You have to go all out. You need the goal. And I just think both teams are just going to lock the other team down. Just get these big booming clears. Or Bry is just going to get another one. And Kejula steals the free goal that Bry had just earned for himself.
I know, really.
But we all have teammates like that. I'm one of them.
I was going to say, I've actually played with you before. I know you're one of them.
Yeah.
I love it.
Definitely.
Okay, so now we got to ask ourselves another question. A 6-2. This was supposed to be the Angels game. What do we have in store for Game 4? What do you think we're gonna see?
I would like to see the Blizzards bring the same team.
Okay.
This one clearly worked out very well in their favor. They were applying way more pressure in the match. As somebody said in chat, more pressure in the midfield.
Yeah, Jason
Don't
G.
let 'em-
Yeah.
Yeah, don't let them come across, and you just keep pressing up. And I'm seeing Bry with 264 ping. I don't know. Okay, that could have just been a thing after the match ended. But as of right now, it looks like they're staying in with the same match.
Yeah, and that's huge because, again, you know, consistency at some point is going to be a friend of yours. I know the Blizzard like to get everybody in. I know that everybody likes to have a piece of the cake, but, like, realistically, if you found fire, keep it. And really, it's Kulo, Bry, and Char. They've all got similar scores. So they're all adding enough to be able to make this a game. I really do think that this could be your lineup, though. I agree.
I called a reverse sweep.
Oh my goodness. Dude.
We'll just have to see what happens next, because, I mean, it's definitely leading in the direction of one team has all the momentum. They took the momentum right out from underneath of the Angels, and now they've got it in control. See what we can get going in this next match.
Well, 2-1. Angels still on match point, but again, Blizzard have the opportunity to take this to Game 5 now. And again, I just don't know that I would have anticipated that, you know, unless we watched last game, unless we saw exactly what happened last game. But hopefully we'll see the Angels start to tighten it up again soon.
What a pass by Bry.
Soon just with an
incredible. Cayman's had his flip saved after he jumped off the wall and just got it right around the defender.
Blizzard, they're gonna start off the scoring early again, and this could turn into trouble from the Angels. I'd be interested to see what they have up their sleeve in the next probably minute or so, because realistically they're gonna have to start making plays so that they can put themselves out in front here.
Yep, playing catch up is no fun. Ooh. Slowly almost able to get back in and get one in. Sub-Zero gets bumped, manages to get a good 50. Bry is there to clear it out. Stays with it, gets one extra touch. Slowly there to get a touch out.
Oh my!
Oh! Yeah, I was holding my breath. I'm like, is he really? That would have been crazy.
Oh my goodness! Now
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Well, just the
but it would
fact
still
that
be crazy.
all of them can do it is nuts, because you know how they can. Like it's, oh my. Angels
we had
super
two
awkward here.
commit. Ooh, Char, even after double committing, almost able to slot that one home. Big pop mid, slowly is already up. Misses it. Is that on target? Not sure if that was completely on target, but we did see an epic save on the stat, so.
Big 50
Right,
coming.
nice. Yeah. What happens here?
Sub-Zero to the corner, back to goal, and Blizzard hoping to just turn it around here. They want another goal out of this. Kulo off the sidewall, gonna look for the shot. Sub-Zero able to get the clear, and that one might even look to be a setup down on the other end. It's cleared away by Bride. Demos flying through everywhere. Kulo ends up getting that first one. This goes back to the other side. Thankfully, somebody is home to receive. Sub-Zero gonna be able to get the 50 here. Cracked behind him. And this ball gonna be uncontested. Toon having trouble out at that midfield. Look to slow at the mid, off the backboard. Blizzard able to control.
Nice control in the corner by slowly trying to cause a little bit of panic. And he does, because we had two of them dive into the corner to try to get it off of him. But Bry's taking advantage of the commit on offense. Okay, Jewel off the backboard. That would have been crazy had he gotten that read. Slowly now with the ball. Takes one, 50s the other. Sub-Zero. Maybe should have maintained possession on that one, but
Angels are starting to look for those bump demo plays in the net. Sub-Zero potential. it's gonna be an opportunity for the Angels. Toon is like flying everywhere. He's having car control problems or maybe confidence problems, but I feel like I've seen him go up half the time and he either comes right back down or he doesn't hit the ball. And that's going to be trouble if he's the number one guy you're looking to right now. Sub-Zero, last man back, has to save it. It's not going to be treacherous there, but could have been tough.
Oh, we got 2 up on that one.
Uh-oh.
Julo falls back and goes back to defense. Manages to get back onto the backboard.
Oh.
Misses the touch, but shot was off anyway. Char up. It's a 15, goes off backboard. Angels looking a little bit awkward on defense right here.
Oh!
What a shot by Bry, almost saved. But falls into the back of the net.
Yeah, awkwardness here from the Angels, and Bry able to pull out a stellar shot. Nobody gets their hands on that one. Sub-Zero almost does, but just not able to find the exit route on that one. 122 left to play. You're sub 90. You need 2, and the motivation is low coming out from the Angels right now.
Yeah, they just kind of seem like almost fed up. Like they just are kind of like, okay, let's just get this one over with. Let's just get into the next one. But
Right.
you still got a minute left. You have plenty of time.
And I feel like it's so super scary because now, you know, if the Blizzard keep up with this, now you're on game 5, and the Angels had game 1 and 2 in the bag. It didn't even look close. And now it's a complete turnaround. It's a runaway with the
Yeah.
Blizzard.
It's a totally different game right now. The Blizzards are showing up. They're keeping the pressure on. They're causing confidence issues in the Angels, missing not so difficult shots for these kind of players to just touch off the sidewall. Slowly gets a reset, manages to get the second touch over and the 50
Oh,
in
this
the
is tough.
pass. Oh, that would have been crazy.
Awkwardness from the Blizzard. Could be a look for slow, but probably going to get to it first. Probably going to get that second one as well.
Ooh, almost slotted it.
Yeah, I hate to say it. This one looks over on my view.
Yep, this one has come to a wraps. Blizzard bring it to game 5. We are now potentially looking at the reverse sweep.
Wow. Talk about the reverse sweep in a game that I thought was so far over. I mean, I just don't even really have another response for you. It's fantastic that we have a game, because remember, I did tell you that if we had to go right into our 7:30 game, I was going to be disappointed. But now, we are telling our 7:30 game that we can't even stream them at 7:30. We're going to be a few minutes late. So anybody coming in for the All-Star Gorillas taking on the All-Star Blizzard, the back-to-back Blizzard action, my goodness, you guys, you'll have to get in here and wait into that match. But either way, you could be looking at a double Blizzard win right here. Slow's game crashed slowly. All right, so we'll give them a second to rejoin. But realistically, I guess that gives us a second to talk then. Game 5. What are you expecting? What are you thinking? Take me through it.
I'm thinking we're obviously seeing the same team come through, I'm pretty sure, because all 3 of them readied up immediately. They were all ready to keep it going. So I think the Blizzard are staying in with the same squad that they just took those last 2 matches with. I'm thinking the Blizzard are going to take it. And I'm thinking it's going to be another early goal. I'll say this. I don't know who's going to take this match, but
Okay.
a team is going to score early. And whichever team that is just going to lock down, put another one in, and I'm seeing this game ending 2-1 or 3-1
Yeah. So
in the favor of whoever scores first. So
I'm going to agree with you. It's been whoever scores first. The Angels, I'm pretty sure, scored first their 2 times. And the Blizzard scored first, or at least scored enough their second 2 times. But I think
Definitely.
what it comes down to is you're absolutely right. It's who scores first, who gets that initial momentum. Let's do one more thing. We don't normally get to do this, but let me take a peek. Our prediction: Angels 57% from chat, Blizzard 43% from chat. So really, we're right back rocking on this line of who is going to take this game. Chat doesn't even know. So you guys can't expect us to know. I think think that the Blizzard just might have a little bit of that momentum. But again, it all depends on what we get from the Angels. If we see Slow and Slow's game is better after having crashed, and Toon is, you know, confident again, because right now, you know, Sub-Zero is the player I feel like who is just playing the most solid on that Angels team. It's him that brings the consistency, the ability to kind of just keep that ball moving forward sometimes. And it's tough to see every once in a while that not everybody's able to do as much as they thought they could. But Slow not back in this game just yet. Actually, you know what?
This is the tactical timeout of all time.
Yeah. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and switch over everything for our next game right now so that we don't have to take as long of an intermission. Yeah, next up, guys, we got All-Star up next. We got Crazy Monkey and the 5-seeded Gorillas going up against the #1 Blizzard squad of All-Star. They have been absolute demons all season long. I'm so excited to watch that matchup. So hopefully we will have something great come to us there. But ladies and gentlemen, we got a game back here.
We're all back in.
I know, I gotta screw this all up. All right, we're good. We're in. We're going. Game 5, everybody.
Let's see if we can get the reverse sweep or the clutch win coming in right here.
Just a reminder, winner takes all. If you win here, you make the next round. You see the best of 7s. More importantly, you're going to have your name engraved in history in some degree. So, again, make this the best of it. Leave it all out on the pitch.
Pichulo gets to touch up, slowly able to get the block. Toon with a redirect, it's too slow. Yeah,
Oh,
this
no.
is...
Oh, no!
Right, slots it home. Nice and early. Yeah, hash cat cam for real.
I was
She
gonna say.
sleeping, but I saw her. She's so cute.
I was going to call you Kat. That's so cute.
She just chills up there and just looks out the window.
It's unfortunate for these guys right here, because again, Toon gonna get that touch there. Saved by Char, shot by Slowly not able to get there. No follow. Sub-Zero able to take control here, gets the touch over 1. Gonna be a drop. Blizzard able to clear it. Slowly shot on. Saved away by Kulo. Beautiful defense by the Blizzard. Saved again by the Blizzard. Nobody getting credit for that one, but at least 3 wheels on that car. And it's gonna be Char gets the touch down the field.
That was crazy.
Yeah, Blizzard are really regrouping right now. They have that first goal, so as far as I'm concerned, you're right. They really are kind of riding that wave.
Kind of touch does he get? Pops it mid. Is there anybody there? Char up. And slowly is there to 50 it right in the air.
Big touch from Kulo back down the other end.
You know, all I can say is right there, you know there are comms because you had one player diving back on defense and they did not even turn back towards the ball. You know the comms are good right now. They're locked in, probably trying to make sure they get this win. Char with the awkward touch. Another awkward touch. Ooh, this is not looking good for the Blizzards.
Oh,
Just need to regroup here, make sure they get control of the ball.
nobody
like
has
that.
used. Oh, big demo. Got to be Slow here. It's going to be awkward. Slow gets the touch. Kulo follow up though. Got to get behind.
Oh, and he
both of
slots
them.
it home. No
Wow.
way.
By
That
the
is
way,
incredible.
we're rocking with like 50 viewers right now. Just a heads up. I don't know that I've ever seen the number that high in all my
I love
time.
that.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to drop my prime sub on here as soon as I get the chance to get on my computer. Actually, I think you can do it off mobile now.
Bro, if you got it, send it.
Let's see. Is there a prime sub on here?
Oh no, that's
I gotta do it.
trouble. The
That is
Angels now
big
go
trouble.
3,
Big trouble.
and that's You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is really spelled out danger, but they still got time. There's still over half a game left to play. If the Blizzard can do it, why can't the Angels? But
Exactly.
it's gonna be a journey.
But it's a journey I would like to witness. So let's see if they can bring it in. Toon getting a nice little pass across mid. Julo able to get the clear out. Sub-Zero keeps it alive. To absolutely nobody. And slowly it's just too far back on the field to get a meaningful 50 on that ball.
Oh, this is Okay, it's saved away by Kulo. Another save by Kulo. Kulo with 2 of them there. Gonna be Char with a 50, potentially Bry with the lead up. Down to the other end, off the corner. It's gonna have to be Kulo with the touches here. Try to stay on. Blizzard
There
looking
gets
for
there.
anything else. Angels need some help.
They definitely do. The Blizzards are just keeping the ball in their field, just getting big touches, forcing a bad clear out, and then they just have somebody back like this to stop the ball, give their teammates time to rotate back.
Oh,
Ooh, but
shot.
slowly able to slot one. Catches them sleeping.
Z.
Just chilling. Get maybe a little too confident, or Sub-Zero getting a nice little bump right there as he flipped through.
Oh boy. See, this is just so tough to call though, because if the Blizzard get even just one more, it could be game over. It could just be that, simple and done. The Angels need everything to go their way. In the next minute, to force an overtime in game number 5, in which they really still wouldn't even have the momentum with them. Slowly going to continue to take the touch there. Unfortunate touch off the ceiling. Angels everywhere. Awkward. No follow-up touches from one to another either. It's going to be tuned to try to get this one out of here. Intercepted by the Blizzard. And Hash, I don't know if you can remember any of this lore from last season, but the Blizzard did the exact same thing to Sub-Zero's All-Star Gorillas in that game as well. And then they did the same thing to my All-Star Angels last season. So realistically, this Blizzard team is out for blood. They've got another season to get it done. Potentially another goal. And it's another one, but no,
Force the
they're
double
here.
touch own goal. That is tough. It looks like they have come back for blood.
Wow.
That is crazy. Sucks because as solo, when you're in that spot, or slowly, not solo, but you're back there by yourself, you have to go up for that, and it sucks that you accidentally own goal.
It's not even that. On top of it, we know that he's been having some game issues, so it could be, potential lag. We do know that Chunky is EU, so again, it doesn't get any easier in air. Opportunity here for the Angels. Cash another win. It's going to go high. They have an opportunity. They're
He's
going to
there.
land
Okay.
it. It's possible.
4-2 with 42 on the clock.
It's winnable. Oh, that is funny. It's winnable at 42. And 42 seconds on the clock. Oh, no. Can the Angels get anything going?
Even a kickoff goal for the Angels right here would be just crazy.
Oh, it was right
And
there.
they had the opportunity and unfortunately unable to capitalize on it.
That's G's.
And I think that's GG's here, Nolan. I think we just watched the reverse sweep happen.
We really
It
did.
sucks to say, but that momentum, you catch nobody in the net.
No, nobody home, nobody around for anything. And Jesse returning to chat says, "Oh my lord, I left the game too. Now I'm here." Dude, listen, we're kind of right around the same area here. So Zero able to make a clear enough there. Gonna jump right over it. Fools everybody.
Now at this point, the Angels are probably just begging for this game to be over
Yeah.
just so they don't have to suffer any longer. I'll go ahead and skip that replay.
I mean,
I'll help them get out of here a little sooner. But they've made it this far. There's no reason to think that they are not a good team. They're definitely a great team. Took the first two, unable to lock it down for the last. And Bry with a crazy touch. Clutch demo by Sub-Zero there. But just too little too late, I think. I think in total, this entire series, we've seen 5 demos, maybe?
yeah, not a lot. Not as many as we needed to. Well, Blizzard, ladies and gentlemen, are your quarterfinal winners. They'll be taking it to the semifinals to go up against who knows who. The Gorillas are that #1 seed. They still have to go up against another team, though, so we won't see it all set away just yet. But we will see the Blizzard reverse sweep. It's, I believe, the first, I know it's the first reverse sweep of the second round. Flashy and your team, though, are the first reverse sweep of the entire tournament, though. So again,
Yep.
big wins there for you guys at least.
Definitely big wins.
Wow. Cannot believe we just watched a reverse sweep, by the way. You called it.
I called it. I called it the wrong way.
Oh.
But I called the reverse sweep regardless, so I knew it was going to get exciting. I knew that both of these teams had it in them to make sure that it was interesting for us in the stream. And it was definitely a pleasure to cast those boys out while they're out there, putting their heart into it. Angels, I've been there. I've lost in the finals. It sucks. Next season, you guys got it. Keep your heads up. Keep pushing through. Just get better. Not in a mean way, but just focus on getting better. I feel like that, yeah, that definitely did not sound right, but just focus on getting better, working on the things that you guys feel like caused you guys to lose. Stay in touch with your teammates, even if you guys aren't teammates before, because those are definitely relationships that you guys built together, and just play together, and you guys will get better for sure.
Absolutely. I'm not gonna lie to you. You couldn't have said it any better. It was absolutely perfect. And unfortunately, we have to send one of these teams home. One of these teams does not get to continue, but one of them does. And to that team, we wish the best of luck in that next round.
Definitely.
And we got another game. We got another winner to move into the next round. So let's go ahead and get to that, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back in just a few minutes. I got to set up a few things in order for our next game to go swimmingly. So we probably are going to be another 5 minutes or so. We're going to get these guys into the lobby. And we're going to get ourselves a new caster. So, guys, get hyped, get ready. And on that note, Mr. Hash, thanks for joining us in the booth. It's been an absolute
Yes, sir.
pleasure.
Thanks for having me. Everybody have a wonderful night.
Guys, we'll be back in just a few minutes. We'll see you in a few. Don't go anywhere.